back with another plan with me for the week of November 4th to November 10th. And Harley, she's gonna say bye. Alright, so I took it out the planner this time, the actual thing, because I feel like it might be easier to work with. I don't know. And then I have this that was inside of that came with the planner. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it. I just took it out. And then I had this one that I hadn't used in a while. It's, I don't know, Capital Designs, I guess it's called. Capital Chic Designs. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got this a while ago and I used a good chunk of it, but I saw it, like I was going through my other stuff and I saw it and I was like, hey, why not, why not use it? So now that I'm looking at it, I don't think I'm going to use this because it doesn't really match very well. And then not only that it doesn't match, I think I have like enough to make this work. So let's see. How can I... Oh, let me get my scissors just in case. And this guy, my whiteout. Because I do like when I put down like the stickers with the clear back that I have, I put the whiteout down before. It makes it a little bit different, a little bit nicer. All right, I'm gonna start with this page. I feel like I was editing, so I forgot, because I recorded like a budget with me and like a cash stuffing, and I forgot that I was supposed to edit last week's I guess because last week was so short in terms of like school wise, and I tried to rest as much as I could, so I forgot that I recorded this video, the last week's plan with me, and I was like going through my stuff and I was like trying to catch up, write out my things that I need to catch up on. And I saw this video and I was like, what is this? And I forgot that I didn't edit it to upload, so I did that recently. So if you guys, I don't know when you guys are gonna see this, but you might see like 2 videos uploaded back to back, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm gonna try to Grace in her heart, melanin popping. Oh, so I was saying that like while I was editing that video, I realized that majority of the time I'm just sitting here like flipping through the books to see what I want, to see what I want to use. That takes a good chunk of, oh, see how nice that looks? That takes a good chunk of the time just flipping through the books to see what I want to use, but it is what it is. All right, so I like that orange. So I think I'm gonna keep this other orange here. Don't rip it. Okay, good. So I'm gonna do it down here. Magic in her melanin. I've also been playing around with like the editing. So I edit on CapCut, but I've been playing around on like how I edit and like what I'm adding. I'm zooming in, zooming out. It's a nice learning curve. And I have to remember I remember when I started photography and my teacher, I did it like a couple of times. So I was like really into photography, and I remember one of my teachers telling me, so I started like doing things in the dark room. So it was like old school photography, because I was like really into that. I really loved that kind of photography. So I remember my teachers, both the teachers that I had, I remember them specifically telling me to like slow down, because I just wanted to process the films and just, I was just pumping out stuff and it wasn't like the best quality. So I thought about that recently and I was like, okay, I want to keep that same advice, with the whole social media stuff, and just, sometimes you see videos and they're not that great, And other times you see videos and you're like, oh wow, that's real well put together, well thought out, like it was scripted. So I watched this this travel YouTuber called Damon Dominique, and a lot of his stuff is like really well edited. And somebody else that I watched too, Damon Dominique, and then oh my god, what's the other guy? Will on a Whim. Oh, their stuff is he's so funny to me. But like his edits are hilarious, the way he like adds the memes and the sound effects. And I just think about like how much effort that takes. And like just, you know, having to do something and doing it well. Okay, self-care. My self-care will be on Saturday. As always, going to the hot Pilates. Ooh, so this page is done. Nice. So it just made me like think. I don't know why I thought about it randomly, and I just was like, you know what? Let me keep that in mind to really pay attention to how I'm, you know, doing my stuff. And not only do I want to just pump out content, but I also want it to be meaningful for other people, meaningful for me, and also like a learning process. Like I don't want to just do, you know, some generic stuff, but I also want to learn as I go. And I feel like it's easy and hard on social media because, or with like the technology day and age, because there's just so much. It's so easy to learn things, but it's also I feel like we get so overwhelmed, overconsumed by so much that we have going on. So it's so easy to get overwhelmed so quickly by everything, and then trying to keep up with like what's the latest, what's the, you know, what's gonna make you money, what's gonna, you know, what people are gonna want to see. There's so much that people factor in when it comes to like people who actually make money, like this is their job. I couldn't imagine this being my job. I could not imagine. But I guess if it was my job, I would have the time and the luxury to you know, to actually invest in it and pay attention. But because I have a other job, and well, that's not to say other people have other jobs too and they do it, but it is definitely like a learning curve. But there's so much that you can learn. Like I can go on YouTube right now and I can figure out like, okay, how do I want to like track something in a video? How do I want to overlay? How do I want to like do all these things? And there's so much that you can, there's so much to add, there's so much to learn, there's so much to do, but at the same time it can get overwhelming quickly if you let it. And then I always wonder too, like I see so many other people's like content and videos, and I always think like, how much do I want to copy what's like in trend versus having my own. Oh, I didn't do that exactly the way I wanted, but here we go. I'm gonna do this side, this one, this way. Oh, I did do it right. It's just hexagonal, so it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's hexagonal. So it looked a little different, but yeah, I just wonder like how much do I want to copy trends? How much do I want to be like start my own trend, like be a trendsetter? How much of it do I want to you know, and then who knows, like you can have like your own trend and then other people don't like it, but I guess you have to start somewhere. There's so much that people may or may not like, but oops, crooked again. But what is new? My life is just one crooked event after another. All right, so I'm gonna use Is this up here? I only have one of these. Let me check. Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll add this one here. And then I'll add this blue. This orange. And this light blue. To kind of tie it in. Okay, good. Trying to go for the orange, gold, and blues. Keep a little note section here. I don't know. It's just, you know, sometimes you just think about different things deeply or differently, and it's we live in some interesting times. There's so much information to consume, which can sometimes be a good thing and sometimes not so good. Alright, so Tuesday, Thursday, we have parent teacher conference. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep this out because I want to add these. Okay, I'm gonna do the orange to-dos. And it's crooked. I'm gonna do an enjoy life here. Anyways, moral of my story I was trying to get at was just trying to slow down as much as I can. Okay. Slow down and enjoy the journey, enjoy the process of making the videos. Or I feel like even making the budgeting video has helped me so much. Just think about, like, you don't realize, well, I didn't realize how much, like, what I actually spent money on, because you're just like, oh yeah, I'm saving, oh I don't spend that much, oh this, oh that. And then when you, like, when I went today, I remember that I have one of my friend's birthday, and I was like, oh, how did I forget about it? Like, I didn't add it into my one of my envelopes. I didn't save for it. But it's normally because we, like, every year we do something for each other, but I just never added it in. Like, never thought to add something in. Oh, I think I want to, like, add a section in for her, and it's like that's like the things that creep up. And that's when you don't notice, like, you don't realize that that's where your money goes, because it's like the little things that you don't budget for, but it adds up. So, like, if I wanted to get her something, we used to do $20, yeah, $20 for Starbucks gift card. But since we're, you know, boycotting Starbucks and all of that, we're like, I'm thinking, like, okay, what do I want to get for her? And so I thought about, like, a Audible subscription, because we're both, like, into reading a lot. Or I thought about yeah, maybe like an Audible subscription, or a a book or something from Amazon, or maybe like Barnes and Noble's gift card or something like that, just so she can have because I like giving people money, but I also like giving them meaningful gifts. But it was just one of those things where it's like, oh wow, I hadn't even thought to add that, to add her, or because I'm just like, oh okay, I'm just gonna do it. I don't have to, not that I don't have to save for it, but it just completely slipped my mind. And now that I'm like thinking about it, I'm just like, oh shoot. And that's how I'm obviously gonna get her something. I'm not gonna not get her something because I didn't save for it. But that's how like little things add up, because you're just like, oh, I forgot this person's birthday, or I forgot this, this thing or that thing, and it's so hard to I'm gonna add another slave today down here to close off the week. And I feel like that's how people run into like debt or different things, because you just things either slip your mind, or you just don't think about it. Another thing too, and I know like I feel like because I'm new, I'm still like working out the kinks of budgeting. This is so crooked. I know I'm gonna go back. Okay, let me just turn the paper so it looks straight. But I know I'm gonna go in the edits and be like, oh gosh, bro, why is it so crooked? But I feel like I'm still like working out the kinks on my budget. And I'm never gonna have it right. I feel like I kind of not gave up on that, but came to that realization that I'm never gonna have it all. All right, so I want to, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. So I'm gonna use, I'm going Monday, Tuesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, black. Let's start over. Thursday, Friday, and then Sunday. Because Saturday I go to hot Pilates. So I'm gonna use this just for the gym. I don't think there's anything else here I want to add. I'm not going to the movies this Tuesday. Nothing is out that I want to see, so I'm not gonna go. Okay, I think that's it from the book. But anyways, that's how I feel with even like teaching stuff, because like the other day we had a potluck and I'm just like, oh, I had the money for it and it's fine, but I was like, oh, now I understand why some people have like, they have so many categories. It's either you have like really, your categories are really broad, or they're really minute. I'm like, now I understand. Now I get it. Now I understand. Alright, I want to put something in the middle. But it's like, it could be like those little things that, catch people off guard. Thank God I don't think I like this here. Can I come out? Yes. Okay. I don't like that in the middle there. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. But those are the things that kind of like catches people off guard and throws their budget off, because they don't think about it. Or not even that they don't think about it, sometimes it's just last minute things. Alright, I think I'm done. I don't want to add any more little pieces. Or do I? No. I think I'm good. I think that's it. That's good. That's good enough. Oh, I think the pink kind of threw it off, but it's not terrible. At least there's 2 pink on this, both pages. Anyways, that is it, actually. I'm all done. I didn't need the scissors. I thought I would need the scissors for this blue paper, this blue washi strip, but I didn't. All right, so I think that is it. So, if you've made it this far into the video, leave this emoji. Have a good one. Bye.